few seconds. Is this where we need papers to shuffle?
Yeah, we need papers to shuffle, or beer to drink, or oh, dang, we've got one anyway. All right, we're live. So afternoon, everyone. It's 1 o'clock. It's Friday, which means we're back at Flow Live. I'm Chris Ogle, and this is Ian Ferguson. How you doing, mate?
Hi guys, I'm good. What's
going on?
All right. Bit of pressure this week. We're producing ourselves.
Yeah, new format. We've ditched the MD and the CEO sitting at the other end, giving just instructions on A4, held aloft as such. So that's gone.
Double check that we are actually live.
We are live.
On the app. We should be.
There's live there.
We're confident.
We're going to stop talking until we've confirmed that you're.
No, we're fine. We're on.
We are live.
I'm just going to load up the comments on my phone.
Right.
So I can see anybody.
What's been going on with your week, Mr. Ferguson?
It's been a really fast week.
Okay.
To be fair.
Work-wise or
both?
Ian Ferguson? Well, what's been
kind of
going
been
on
flooded with just work. If you said it was Monday yesterday, I believe you.
Okay.
It's just like flew over, but I haven't actually done anything outside.
I thought you were going to say you haven't done anything.
No, I've done lots of work.
Yeah, of course you have.
How about yourself?
Busy, mate. Just come back from Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, that's right.
First time ever. I've never been to Amsterdam.
I haven't been either. Still haven't been. Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you do all the typical Amsterdam things?
What's a typical Amsterdam thing?
Anne Frank Museum, architecture.
No, left art.
Sex museum.
I did the sex museum. It was rubbish.
Really?
Yeah, just lots of pictures of
phallic objects.
Yeah, there was. In fact, no, I'll save that for another day. All right, so we'll kick off and actually keep it on digital-ish. I've got a few things we want to run through. There was a cool game which appeared from a French agency which you're going to run about.
You probably know the website Awards. So with 3 W's.
Okay.
AWW Awards.
Okay.
They won a site of the day basically, and it's made by a French agency which I've written down.
Viens-la.
Yeah, that's how you say
it.
Viens-la.
Viens-la.
Viens-la. Really good guys. Really good guys in French. In France, made a website basically, which we should be able to show you.
We'll cover that in a minute or two. We've got a couple of other things. We've got the Instagram logo change, which has completely blew up the internet this week.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's been a lot of fun. Also some other SEO related news. So information on Google's mobile friendly algorithm boost.
Yep.
And how it's sort of going to affect non-mobile devices. Some changes in other Google algorithms as well, and also no more payday loan paid ads.
No.
This is a rule that came through yesterday.
Yeah, it was official yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
Basically, they thought it's unethical, but we'll talk more on it.
Yeah,
so if you were paid a loan going through the PPC route, you no longer can do that. Okay.
So as you may have seen, today's afternoon show is sponsored by the good people at Duvel. We've decided, thanks to the good purchasing power of.
Not officially.
We might get a potential retweet or something if we mention it. I wouldn't have thought so. But we like Duvel.
The lager is getting stronger week on week. It's 8.5%.
8.5.
So I think they just wants to.
You can taste the difference as well, can't you? It's like,
dang,
that's like drinking wine. It's thick. It's wheat. It is thick. You could take the paint off your walls in your house with this. Anyway, so we are going to kick off talking about this game.
Yes, sorry, I'm just double checking that the feed is all good. Which I think so. We haven't had anyone from the office say, why aren't you live yet?
What's going on, Ian?
I don't know, I'm just double checking that this is all working.
Okay. So there's a good chance we're probably just sitting here talking to ourselves.
Potentially.
Yeah, which would be.
That's what happens when you introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to confirm if we're live in the office? Please come through.
Yeah, that would be handy. And Adam, anyone, that would be good. All right. In the meanwhile, fire up this game. I want to see what it is.
One more. Just checking. Professional as ever. It's fine though because we can cut this in the YouTube version.
We can, but any poor individual who's watching live is subject to.
We are live.
Shambles.
We are live. Hello.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll kick off with that game, which I should be able to share with you.
So, talk us through. This was the thing that was made by the French agency.
Yeah, pretty much. pretty much made for that award site, just to get a bit of publicity. It's a really cool kind of game.
What award site?
Awards, the ones sort of AWW awards. They have like a site of the day award, or they do site of the month, that kind of thing. It's really good for like digital agencies or any kind of company to get on there.
Okay.
Flow, I think we've been accredited by a couple of websites.
Okay.
So the likes of Drummond's, we've got kind of a mention for that.
Yeah. They're the puddle people.
No, the bathroom people.
Oh, okay.
Drummond's luxury bathrooms.
Right.
So they made this site. If I can switch to it now. Ta-da.
Alright. So how do you...
VHS Retro Minder.
Right. And
it's basically test your knowledge on all things kind of retro. It's kind of from the 80s, I would say.
Okay.
I was going to let you play.
Yes.
See what you think.
Alright, let's give this a whirl.
So just hit start, and then you'll be presented with loads of people, and you just type in the names, who you think they are, in about a minute.
Alright. Play, let's go.
These are what design agencies should be doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to help you out, so I'm going to go.
Oh, easy. Boom, eat that.
Perfect. I can't remember his name. He came up for me. Yeah, Cole.
Have that.
Cole. Easy.
Okay. Quite a good game.
Nice. Punch the spacebar as fast as you can. Press the spacebar as fast as you can. Extra points. You didn't get any seconds out of it. You weren't fast enough.
Probably just as well. Oh, is this
is she going to uncross her legs?
Don't say such things.
I can't remember her name.
Boom.
Nice. 100% so far. I'm impressed.
And the main. Andre.
I would have said it. I wouldn't have had a clue with that one.
Oh, you didn't know Andre Agassi?
I was thinking Roger Federer.
Oh.
Wait. Couldn't help
Sweet.
it. Oh, come on.
How do you spell it? Is that right?
Apparently so.
I'm tearing this up. Oh, it's Ricky.
Yeah, they were really well.
Ricky, what's his name?
Martin. So I
couldn't get Ricky Gervais out of my head. Jordan.
Yeah, smashing this.
Killing him.
Yeah.
What about win?
Respect.
Great.
Good luck spelling this one.
Nice. My friend.
Nice. 1 second. That's it.
It's alright, it's pretty good.
It's pretty cool. But I guess these are guys who made this website on the side.
Do we know how long it took to make this? I mean, if he's making it in a digital agency, presumably he's either liked the work or was just assigned to go and do something.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just bring it back to our mugs. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I think it just made it. There's nothing actually branded on the website. It's not like kind of
which surprised me. I thought they might have a little logo on there to say, "Oh, this is from
made by
whatever agency." You got to go digging to find out who's done it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought it was weird.
Search through it, but it's kind of like I don't know. I guess a nice way to do it. If you want to find out, you'll kind of find out. But it's pretty cool. We should do something like that one week.
We should.
We're not.
We should, but we won't.
Too busy.
We are too busy. And we're too busy doing Flow Live, of course.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's pull the Facebook back up.
That one there.
This one. Cool. No worries.
There we are.
Alright, so I thought that was alright.
It's only alright? You got site of the day.
Well, it's pretty good to pass, like, I don't know if you want it to pass 10 minutes.
Yeah, true. We could actually just do a Flow Live session, us playing games.
So that would
probably get some more interest.
That would probably work better. I think I'd be more likely to watch. Alright, so that was the game. I want to talk a bit about Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram logo, to be specific.
Yeah. So this is something.
Yeah. So this is basically blowing up the internet, which is on my Facebook feed as well. If you want to check out the change. Talk us through, Ian, what's going on?
Basically, Instagram, it's as simple as this. They've changed their logo and their app.
They've changed the app as well?
Yeah, the user interface. So inside the app, everything's black and white. It's really actually quite nice to use. It's just a bit more colour from the logo. coloured icons, but now it's just purely black and white.
Right.
It's quite nice actually to navigate through. It's really clean and but the thing that everyone's going crazy over is the actual logo.
Yeah, the logo itself.
Which has kind of changed to what was like a more realistic image of a Polaroid camera.
Was that a camera, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was a proper name for that kind of design, but it's gone. Where it looks like what the object is meant to look like, basically. Yeah.
Something like that.
And now they've went for a kind of a flat icon, which has got a gradient, which is just like it's got the colour in 3 different zones. You can see it online. You've probably seen it everywhere else, to be fair.
It basically looks like something you could knock up.
Yeah, something in like Word that you would have created online.
Yeah.
And you could do some Word on, add a gradient to it, and do that kind of.
What I want to ask you then is the logo itself looks like a child made it.
Yeah.
How much PR and press coverage has come on the back of this logo?
Of that, yeah, exactly.
Unreal. I mean, totally
it's everywhere.
Bewildering.
It's all over Dribble. People are recreating it and slating it. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but when it's changed, don't I mean, every time Facebook changes a font or something, everyone was mental for about a week.
Yeah, and then still use the app and nothing happens, hoping to gain a bit of publicity.
Yeah.
We should better.
Do you like the logo?
I'm not a fan, because I think the way it's designed, it's going more towards this kind of flat, these kind of flat icons, or like almost flat icons.
Yeah.
But I can see why they did it. Nothing wrong with it, nothing right with it particularly. It didn't really solve the problem. It wasn't as if people didn't identify with the logo and needed to change it for some reason. They just thought, got spare time, let's change it.
Here's one for you then. Do you think Instagram are smart enough to have been able to plan out how this week has worked out? So could they have been smart enough to say, right, let's put together a new icon that basically look like a child could have made it, and we're going to, because of the level of exposure they've already got, we're just going to blow up the internet for about a week? Or do you think this is a genuine PR sort of disaster?
Yeah, well, there wasn't any kind of mention or anything about it before. It just literally, it was live on iOS, and people were like, so in a way that's probably got the shock value. People knew it was coming, they might be able to like think about it more, but it just appeared and everyone's like, this is hideous. So the memes going around, that kind of thing.
Okay. So you're head of Instagram now, right? So you've authorised, you've signed off the new pink, white, yellow, whatever it is design.
Yeah.
On the basis of all the coverage that's happened, what's the next step? Do you stick with it? Do you cave in? Do you change it back?
Nah, they're going to stick with it. Yeah. It's the kind of direction they want to head in.
Yeah.
So it's fair enough.
Okay.
Interesting you said, did they know it was going to happen? I think they probably did know some kind of backlash was going to come, but it's the same again when we talk about Ling's cars.
Yeah.
Is any publicity...
I love Ling's cars. Can't go a week without talking about Ling's cars.
Nah, every week. Should get them to sponsor it.
We should.
Free car.
Because they don't sponsor stuff, but never mind.
I don't need it. Yeah. But it's like almost like any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's bad.
On the subject of any publicity is good publicity, brings us on to our next topic.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was on.
Can't get the picture, so you're just going to have to describe.
Oh, we can't get the picture?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
That's a shame. So I was on LinkedIn this morning, having a scan through, and there was an advert for a generator company.
Yeah.
Based in the south. And essentially all it was a picture of a large, sort of container-sized generator. With 3 scantily dressed women sort of stood beside it.
Yeah, they were like,
and that was the entire advert.
Yeah, well, the caption was something with a new sales.
Oh yeah, a new sales force. Yeah,
yeah.
We have a new sales force.
Yeah, which is basically just 3 models.
Yeah. So essentially, this company, which, having looked through their Twitter profile, web hits, is used to getting 1, 2 comments. LinkedIn posts are pretty dry, next to nothing. All of a sudden they've had 1,000 likes, hundreds of comments, a huge range, anything from people loving it to people absolutely despising it.
Yeah.
Mr. Ferguson, what's your thoughts on the whole situation?
Of basically putting up something that they know is going to get a reaction to get publicity.
Okay.
I think it's good. I think it's worked.
Okay. It has worked.
It has worked for them. They've got a lot more. I didn't know about them until now. we're already talking about it, and they've obviously got loads of engagement online. I think you've got to be really careful depending on the kind of company you are. Obviously, if someone huge like Google did something like that, it would be like outrage, put them down.
I've just got visions of Google just standing there. Here's the new browser page, just a lass in a
load of half-naked women. Yeah, but it's like
maybe Bing should try that.
Yeah, we need to do something.
We've only got 5% of the search population, but we can get to 50 by doing this.
But what do you think?
I'm really torn. Like there's an argument to be made to say, well, essentially the objectification of women is ultimately not cool. But he's gone out there and posted it on there to generate visibility, and he's in business. He's not out here to make friends or to please people. Because people who are passive don't buy. The people who hate you don't buy. The people who take a decision to actually get engaged and think, oh, you know what, he took a stab. They buy. So we sort of said this a bit with Link's Cars, that if you've got an opportunity to really create an emotion, whether it's strong, positive or negative, arguably that's better than doing neutral. You know,
I guess so.
Don't get us wrong, this guy has posted ads saying our generators do ROI, they're really sound, they don't make much noise, but no one cared.
Boring.
No one cared. Stick some bikinis up or whatever it was, tight fitting lycra, and it went mental.
They took the risk, haven't they?
Yeah, it is a risk as well.
Do they have anything to lose, that kind of thing?
I guess given that target demographic, so I would imagine it's predominantly male.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 80% I would imagine is going to be in that sort of market. But on the flip side, does that make it okay?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's sort of an awkward one really, because it's a bit like, without meaning to take a really crazy tangent with it, it's the more restrictions you put on to say that you can't do something, just incentivizes the rewards for those that do. So hence why, you know, the more stringent, taking a lead from economics, the more restraints you put on criminal offenders who deal drugs, for example, and the harder it is or the more determined it is to do it, the price just goes up. You can still get the supply,
the reward,
but the reward is factored into the cost of taking the risk, if that makes sense.
Interesting take.
It's a bit of a mad tangent to take from drug dealing to advertising generators.
Well, how about if next week, if the suggestion was to get some nice, lovely models in here, male and female?
That could be fun. We're going to do, and can we get some dolly birds and dolly men in?
Yeah, so we've got something for everyone.
Something for everyone.
Yeah.
Would you be upset if there was 4 scantily clad men advertising like a dress shop or something?
No, it wouldn't really bother me. It's each to their own. But each to their own kind of thing.
It's a bit different though, sort of men.
Yeah.
There's different stuff going on. Let us know what you think. If you have any comments on it, stick them in the comments box below. Right? Yeah, is it right? Is it cool? Is it not? If it's not, is it still okay to do it? What are you doing?
Just opening up the comment section.
Okay. Cool. How's it going, Leighton? You alright? Hope you're good, mate.
It's a friend of mine, Leighton.
Good old Leighton.
You never got to tune in the last few times. So.
Okay. Now he's got the pleasure of your company at work as well,
if you want. Yeah.
Outside of work. Okay.
Cool.
Alright, so that is Instagram and LinkedIn covered.
Yep.
You had some news on people with bad mobile sites with a Google algorithm update.
So yesterday, all your SEOs, if you're interested, they have effectively boosted the mobile algorithm, which favours mobile sites over non-mobile sites. So obviously, if you've got a non-mobile site, you've got less chance of appearing top of the search page. Obviously,
it was already pretty bad though, wasn't it?
Yeah, last April they rolled it out. People were calling it mobile gibbon. But it did mean a lot of website traffic just dropped off, like almost halved overnight. Especially if you're a smaller business and there's not as much competition.
Yeah.
You see, you've got the 3 or 4 main competitor. if one of them had a mobile site and the other 4 didn't, they were pretty much going to rank above you.
Yeah.
And everyone was kind of reacting from that. Why is my traffic dropped off? Why aren't I getting inquiries anymore?
Yeah.
And to call it mobile again because everyone was rushing to kind of get a mobile site.
Yeah.
Agencies were posting out millions of emails saying, "Is your mobile site optimized? Are you ready for this new kind of launch?" But it wasn't as bad as what everyone thought it was going to be. But yeah, people are worrying again now because of this new update.
Okay.
So it just puts more emphasis on that you need a mobile site.
So what is the update? Because I didn't see it released.
Just put more emphasis on the mobile ranking signal, as they call it. So there's going to be a bigger chance of you not ranking as high if you haven't got a mobile site, basically.
Yep.
Because as you know now, a lot of people like to search on the phone. The majority of people use the phone.
Yeah, it's more than half a search.
It's nothing worse than when you've got like a big website that's been compressed onto the phone.
It's awful, isn't it?
You can't click on any links, they're too close together, and you've got to pinch and zoom, and that's why ultimately you end up just closing it off. So that's why ultimately Google said, okay, those sites that aren't mobile optimized, we're going to put them down in the rankings.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Alright. Is there any sort of indication of the forums roughly what big an impact it's going to have on the mobile site?
Nothing yet because it's still brand new.
Okay.
There hasn't been any major changes, and it's kind of, although it's now live, it takes a little while to crawl a website, sorry. So it's probably going to take a few more days, potentially weeks, depending on what kind of website you are, before you see any impact. Okay. But just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on your organic traffic. See if it goes down. Yeah, pretty much.
Sweet. Alright. Something else you wanted to talk about. Google extends length from 50 to 60 to 70 to 71. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, so that's another thing that happened yesterday. You know, the website ranking, the search engine results. Yeah. They've extended basically the title, so the amount of characters or words you can put in your description and in your title.
Okay.
So it's increased from 50 to 60 to 70 to 71 characters. So a couple of words in there. It's not permanent. It's potentially not a permanent thing. It's just something that may be testing, but it might be worth bearing in mind if you should go on and kind of make sure that all your websites have those characters, 70 to 71 characters in the title.
So basically, Google's just created extra work for every
pretty much
web.
I don't know why they've done it, and it might not stick, but they've increased.
It's got to stick, surely. They can't extend it to 70.
Yeah, well,
people update all that tags and say, "Well, we're going back to 50."
Google are constantly like split testing,
just do it
all the time.
Google, if you're watching,
we're in trouble.
Yeah. How's that going to impact anything? Is it?
So if you are an SEO, and it basically gives you a lot more room to describe your business in the search engine results.
Yeah. Okay.
So at the minute, you only have 50 characters, so people try and cram as much in. So we would be like digital marketing agency, Newcastle, PPC, SEO. Might cut off there, but now we can maybe expand on that a bit more and make it sound less robotic. Okay. So hello, we're a digital marketing agency. Give us a call, whatever.
Give us a call, whatever.
Do you know what I mean, though? You don't have to be limited as much to what we're saying.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. But like I say, it's only in the test phase, so it might go back down to 50 if people don't react very well to it.
Okay, alright. The other thing I wanted to talk about this afternoon was payday loans. So some would say unscrupulous lenders who charge interest rates in the thousands of percent to lend money for short term. So on their defence, they will usually say that if you lend 100 quid, in the space of a fortnight, you might pay about 110, something like that. But if you annualise it, then the APR is crazy. But Google, in their infinite power and wisdom, have taken a moral stance on payday loans. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what they've done?
As of yesterday, not allowed, if you're a payday loan company, you're not allowed to advertise anymore on Google, pretty much. The pay platform, which is quite big. There's a lot of clients, a lot of digital agencies especially have these big paying PPC clients. Wonga, I guess, the other one.
Yeah, huge.
You must spend absolutely thousands a month on adverts, and effectively overnight it's just been cut off.
I had a chat with a chap who works for a large payday loan company. This was back a few months ago in a previous agency. Okay. And part of the conversation was potentially looking to deal with the management of their PPC account. And I know their spend was very substantial. Yeah. Total sort of 6-figure a year account. So to have that
pretty big.
cut off in one go is just bonkers. So on the flip side of that, you're PPC manager of an SEO, not an SEO agency, of a payday loan company.
Yeah.
Aside from going to the Job Centre Plus website, what are you currently doing to counteract the loss of your PPC?
You pretty much just have to switch your advertising spend, really. There's a few things you can do if you invest in solely in pay-per-click. Now you're pretty much going to have to go down the SEO route. So you're going to have to put in tactics to improve your organics rankings. So whether that's link building or if it's technical SEO, that kind of thing, you're going to have to kind of focus on that to get above your competition. Failing that, there's other advertising platforms. I'm not sure if Facebook allow you payday loans companies, but I'm pretty sure they do. So you could advertise.
Sure, I'll get a few inquiries over the next few days.
Bing, I think potentially still.
Bing, it's there to pick up the pieces. Big will let anyone in.
Everyone's
come in.
Yes, you want to do. But it's
quite. Is Alta Vista still going?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yahoo, is that still rocking around?
Yahoo is still, yeah. It's more of a news site now, though, isn't it?
I never go on it.
No.
Are you still all the time?
I get absolutely trolled because I've still got a Yahoo mail account.
I got Yahoo now.
Yeah, it's cool. It's awesome. But Florin doesn't agree with
Florin, if you're watching.
Nothing wrong with Yahoo
Florin's
mail.
our hipster, uber cool. Sorry, I can't say hipster because I don't think he sees himself as a hipster, but our uber cool designer type look.
So he's like against anything that's remotely, I don't know, formal. He's on LinkedIn. He's on, He's on these arts. But anyway.
So there you go.
So you have to redistribute your budget, so your efforts elsewhere. So put it in SEO, put it in the Facebook ads, put it in the TV ad potentially. If you're spending that much on PPC, if it's like 6-digit figures, you say?
Yeah, easy.
Could go on a radio campaign or
Yeah, true.
But
I've got to stop advertising.
If you work there as a specialist PPC manager,
PPC person,
you've pretty much lost your job.
Yeah.
Unless you can retrain, pick up the phones, that kind of thing. And that's so interesting this week in SEO news.
Okay. You got much on for the rest of the afternoon?
No, I'm going to my cousin's after work.
What are you doing there?
She's cooking a tea.
You're cooking?
She's cooking a tea. I say by cooking I mean it's like oven chips and mini Kievs maybe.
That's not cooking. you can't say your cousin's cooking your tea and doing you some mini Kievs.
Yeah. Maybe a bowl of cereal as well.
Mini Kievs are awesome, by the way.
Ben and Matthews want to send any too?
Mini Kievs better than chicken Kievs?
Definitely. Yeah.
Why?
I just like the way they explode in your mouth.
Yeah, brilliant.
How about yourself, mate? Eurovision?
Eurovision, yes. It's Eurovision weekend. It's time finally for the Eurovision party. So yeah, I'm gonna party around. Some people around.
I'm gonna so gay crash that party. Sounds awesome. Come on, Malta.
Come on, Malta in Australia. Well, that's pretty much it for me. I've got some paperwork to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're getting on with, so I'm going to wrap it up.
Thanks for those who tuned in. Maybe or may not be a follow-up post blog on this.
May or may not be. You can't say that.
I'm not committing on it because I mean I'll probably put something out there on Monday just to kind of go through the topics, cut this down for YouTube, that kind of thing.
Sweet.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Have a good afternoon. We'll see you later.
Thanks. I'm awkwardly going to keep going on until I can figure out how to. Thanks.